Hey, what's up guys? I'm gonna give you a little tour today of my 95 Jeep Cherokee XJ and what I've got going on here. I'll show you around back. I've got a power acoustic Gothic 12 on a power acoustic RZR 2500 back there. Wired at 2 ohms. I got the dual 4 ohm coils. I have it wired at 2 ohms, which gives me about, well, the manual says about 650 watts RMS, but it'll do the job. And I have this old dual 10 that's pretty crappy, but I had that in there from a while back, and it serves a pretty good purpose for just regular old music. If I just want to listen to like rock and roll or whatever, if I don't want too much bass with this thing, I'll just keep this one on and turn that one off. And I have a speaker wire to RCA adapter. It goes right into my stock 5 1/4 back here, which are pretty beat up and they can't put out that much sound. But anyways, yeah, I have that speaker wire coming down from there into my adapter, which gives these two big boys a signal. And I know it's pretty crappy, but hey, it sounds kind of good. But anyways, let me show you my mids and highs. I got them strapped in right here. I got two dual 5 1/4s that are I believe 200 watts max, and I honestly don't know what these are. I just found these at something my grandpa had. They're 5 1/4s as well, with some tweeters on the outside. But I got about 40 watts going to each one of these for about 160 watts for all of them. In my last video you saw, I actually had my Gothic 12, it wasn't inverted in the last video, so I inverted it because if you can see the box that it's in, it's not that big of a box. It's only about 1.3, 1.4 cubes, which is not that much for this subwoofer. In the manual it says about 2 to 2.5 cubic feet. So I inverted it just to get a little bit more airspace out of the box, get a little bit lower tuning. So that's why I did that. And it's not that big of a difference, but you can definitely tell it hits the lows a little bit better since there's more airspace in there for the thing. I'll show you what I got going on under the hood right quick. Alright, I have one run of 4 gauge and a run of 8 gauge. The 4 gauge has a 300 amp fuse. The 8 gauge has I believe that's a 50 amp fuse right there. But yeah, that goes back to the firewall. The 4 gauge goes to my Gothic 12, and the 8 gauge goes to the dual. But other than that, everything else is stock battery, stock alternator. Yeah, everything else is exactly as the car came. I didn't do any real modifications to it. I just got the one battery. I didn't do a big 3 upgrade. I didn't do anything. I just hooked her right up, and she plays pretty good, other than if you were to play it about 5 or 10 minutes with the car off, it'd probably drain the battery real quick. But I always play it with it on, so that doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'll stop my talking and I'll give y'all a little play of it and give y'all a little listen. I'll be right back. Alright, we're inside the vehicle now. I'm gonna go ahead and start her up. I got my bass knob right here. It's just a regular knob that the amp came with. I'll turn this thing on real quick. Get some USB. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find the song I want. Alright, this song is the Young, Wild, and Free Conglomerate remix. It goes down to around 30 hertz, about the lowest note. And higher end, it'll go up to about 40, 45. Anyways, I'll give y'all a listen.
Living by the sea, sipping on some rum under the shade of a tree. That's what we're about. Just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free.
Yeah, it gets down pretty good for about only one sub, only 112, one Walmart 12 at that. Costs 80 bucks. The amp only costs 90 bucks, so you're looking at under a $200 build right here, rattling the windows and shaking the sidewalks as you go by. Anyways, that's about it for my little XJ here, little budget build. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.